lovelies, I wanted to give you guys a 13-month update. I was supposed to give a 12-month update, but we were super busy, especially June month with his birthday. But finally, we're gonna give you an update of this little guy. He is 13 months. It's August, so he's about to be 14 months. He is walking finally. Walking all over the place. Just one day he just got up and decided, yep, I'm gonna walk today. Right, baby?
And ever since then, he just never stops walking.
Non-stop walking. And he doesn't even crawl anymore, so we no longer need knee pads for him. All he wants to do is walk, walk, walk.
And climb, which is the most scariest thing right now.
Yeah, but we have his gym class to thank for that because he's always climbing the stairs.
That's like one of his favorite things to do is climb the stairs and climb the ladder.
So all he's doing now all over the house is walking and climbing on the sofa. So climbing the sofa is fine, but not when we're there. We just have to teach him now how to get off of the sofa by himself. He's so tall that he's actually tiptoeing to reach the doorknobs and try to open them. But good thing he doesn't know how to turn them as yet.
He's putting his body weight into the handle, so he's almost opening the doors now. He just doesn't fully understand it.
Luckily, we can lock it from the inside and we can still open it from the outside, so he wouldn't get to open the doors. Yeah, we got tricks for you.
But one of his favorite things to do is not even opening the doors, it's closing them. So if he sees the door open, like the bathroom door,
He has to close it.
he'll sit there and just keep pushing and pushing and pushing until the door is completely closed. He does not like seeing doors open in the house.
He's babbling still, but I think he might be talking pretty soon.
He says the only one word that he needs to say, but Mama wants him to talk so bad. I'm just telling him, hey, let's take our time.
Listen.
He knows the most important word.
Yeah,
That's all he needs to know.
He says dada for everything, okay? So
Well, he knows what it means, you know.
I don't think it counts.
Hater.
Anyways, he also likes to help us a lot around the house if it has to do with cleaning or cooking or even like putting away the dishes. He's always vacuuming with his dada. We need to get him his own cleaning supplies pretty soon.
So when he started getting interested in the vacuum, me and Shannon immediately went on Amazon and we found there's this dope Dyson Kids vacuum that actually makes sounds and everything, so we're gonna be copying that soon for him. So when I vacuum in the morning, he's gonna be vacuuming with his own Dyson right next to me.
Knock me out, dude. And it's so funny because before he was born, Dave was like, oh, we're not getting him no cleaning supplies because those are girly stuff.
Okay, yeah, so no cleaning supplies, but I can deal with a vacuum and it's Dyson. I can deal with that. But don't expect my son to be running around with a mop and a dustpan and broom and...
Well, we don't mop and we don't sweep, we vacuum. And then he would take like paper. So we have a roll of paper towel and he would drag it all down to wipe the floors or wipe the dishes. Anything that he can wipe, he wipes up.
But then you gotta deal with the raveling back the entire roll of paper towel again, which is a complete disaster.
Whenever we're cooking or washing the rice or anything that has to do with cooking, he wants to be picked up so he can do it too and be part of it and help us out so much.
That's one thing I love about him right now at the stage that where he's at. He loves being in the kitchen with us and cooking with us. He wants to stir the pot. He helps us add the seasoning with us. He always watches it. Anytime I gotta take the lid off to check it, he always asks for me to pick him up because he wants to see how the food's going. He washed the rice with Mama and me. He's helping us make pancakes in the morning, so he loves cooking because he knows he's gonna eat a lot of food after.
Yes.
That's his second favorite thing to do.
Speaking of cooking, this boy loves to eat. So we didn't start giving him like our food until he was 10 months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so until he was 10 months, we started giving him a taste of our food. And ever since then, like there's no turning back. Seiji loves food. Anything we cook, anything he can get his hands on, he loves to eat it.
And I don't think there's been a single thing that he does not like to eat. He eats everything and anything.
We actually had to transition from him drinking from the bottle to a sippy cup because if you guys don't know, it messes up their teeth structure if you keep giving them the bottle.
And it builds that muscle tension in their mouth where it's like constantly have that sucking motion.
Yeah, so that transition was a little complicated for us. It took a couple days. Dave had to be in the room with us and just... So when Seiji has to sleep, Seiji likes to play with his dada's ears. So that's what Dada had to do. He had to be there in front of him while he drinks from the sippy cup, the milky, and play with Dada's ears. Then one night, I think it took about 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, he picked up on it pretty quickly, thankfully.
Yeah, and then one night when I sat down with him to give him the milk from the sippy cup, he just drank the whole thing in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, part about it. And the best part about it is that at this point he's reaching for his own cup. He's holding it and he's drinking his milk. So he's at that point now where he doesn't even need us. I feel kind of heartbroken about that, but you know, he's doing really good with his milk and we're absolutely happy about that now.
Yeah, so we give him milk in the morning when he wakes up, and then in the nighttime when he's about to go to sleep, and he does such a good job with it. We're super proud of him. That transition was not an easy one, but he did it. Like he does everything else, he did it.
That's the thing about him. Sage does everything on his own time, so he could take 1 month to do something. But the moment he decides that he wants to do it, he does it, and he does it so good. So we're absolutely, that's why we don't rush him when it comes to, like, you know, these development skills, because we know he's going to get there when he wants to, and we know he's going to be absolutely good when he starts doing it.
Yeah, that's the thing about babies. You can't really rush them. You gotta just let them be, let them do it at their own time and pace. So once they do it, they are so good at it. Also, I started like giving him the blanket during the day to sleep with because we have the AC on and we don't want to like overheat his body, so he sleeps with the blanket. But he doesn't even sleep with it. He will like either cuddle with it or throw it out of his crib,
which we actually caught him the other night doing. So we actually was able to record him off the camera, and in the middle of the night this guy decided to stand up in his crib and start throwing everything out of his crib outside, and he even tried the pillow too, but the pillow was too big for him, so he ended up giving up and just like cuddling with the pillow and falling asleep all the way on the foot side of his crib.
What? Not your pillow, stop it. He's going after Mr. Bear.
Also not.
There's nothing else. Oh my god.
Are you serious?
Oh my god, babe. Oh, he was so close.
Talk about looking for attention.
Him trying to throw the pillow out of the crib is the funniest thing because the pillow is so big for his size and he just kept falling. But no more, yes, baby, no more sleep sack. He sleeps with a blanket now. He kicks it off, but when we know that he's fast asleep, we will go in the crib and cover him up, and he wraps up like a burrito all night and he stays like that until morning.
It's at the point where it's like an adventure for us at nighttime, because sometimes he's gonna be sleeping perfectly fine throughout the night, and the other nights you don't know when he's gonna wake up and what he's gonna do, but he's always surprising us now.
Even if he wakes up in the night, he would just wake up to throw everything out of the crib and just go right back to sleep.
Yeah, it's just like he just needed to make space for himself. I don't understand why, but so you remember when we were playing hide and seek and he decided to reorganize his whole closet?
Yeah.
So in the middle of the night, now he wants to reorganize his whole bed.
Yeah.
It seems to be a trend going on with him right now.
We don't have much in his crib. It's just his teddy bears, 2 teddy bears, his blanket, and his pillow. So
But that's too much for him, apparently.
if that's not enough for him, it's out of the crib. And this is another thing. He laughs for everything.
Yep.
Every second, anytime you look at him, he's laughing. I don't know what's so funny, but that's all he does.
Baby. But that's one thing everyone knows about Sage. His laugh is contagious. He starts laughing, everybody in the room always starts laughing.
His laugh is contagious. His smile is infectious. Our baby's just very, very happy. He loves reading books, so he would literally sit there, take his books and point and read and laugh.
Or he would just pick a book out of his bookshelf and just give it to you and like,
yes,
read that to me now.
and tell you to read it. It's so, so cute.
We give Sage a lot of independence in the house when it comes to the environment. We make sure we baby-proof everything. So he has the opportunity to just walk around the entire apartment, do what he wants, when he wants, go in any room he wants, because we know wherever he's going to go, he's going to be supervised, but he's going to be safe at the same time.
We do have to be careful though, because he's tall and he reaches the counter space, and anything that he can reach, he will pull down. So we have to be super careful with that. He loves playing with his sports balls. He's always rolling the balls to us and catching them.
Trying to get him more favorable to the football, but he keeps gravitating towards the basketball.
We'll see about that.
We'll see. Fingers crossed.
No, he likes the soccer ball. He's on the basketball now?
He's on the basketball.
Ooh, well he is tall, so I mean...
I like football better.
I don't think I want to be a soccer mom.
No.
Basketball mom, I can say that.
Nah.
Football mom.
Football all day, every day.
I can do football mom. But if it's basketball, I don't mind. Oh, he's also brushing his teeth. Seiji loves brushing his teeth.
So he watches us brush our teeth in the morning all the time. So he understands what it basically is now. Because when it's time for us to brush his teeth, he absolutely loves it. And he gives no issues whatsoever with Mama. And he loves the taste of it, I think, especially. Because it's bubblegum flavored, right?
Yeah, it's bubblegum. So as soon as he sees me open that cupboard, he immediately laughs because he knows what's about to go down. And then when we tell him to gargle and spit, he'll actually do it, which is super funny.
You drink a butt.
He has 8 teeth now, but I think he's teething because, oh, the drool is crazy with him, but the drool is extra crazy nowadays. And he's biting everything.
Speaking of biting, so when I be feeding him sometimes, you gotta be so quick with it. And sometimes I feed him with my fingers because sometimes that's how we eat our food. So when I put the food in, you gotta come out real quick or else you're about to lose a finger. The amount of times he bit my finger and my fingers like turned red or it's like bite marks on it, it's crazy how strong his bite is.
Yeah, he has a very strong grip. He likes to point at everything and show us things.
But he points with his middle finger, which is, I find the most hilarious thing in the world.
No, so he points with his pointer finger in his right hand,
yeah.
But his left hand, he points with his middle finger. Sometimes he would use his pointer finger, but we're
working on it.
We're trying to make him do the pointer finger more. I don't know what it is with the left hand.
But we are not exaggerating at all when we say this guy drools like crazy. Like you put a bib on him.
We have to change it the next hour.
Exactly, and that's why we stock on bibs so much, because if it was clothes,
ooh, it'll be soaking wet. And nobody wants soaking wet clothes on you.
No. But this guy goes through bibs so much during the day, he non-stop drooling. Yeah.
He knows how to say, I love you. I love you.
He signs a lot of words now, and we've definitely been working on him with that. So he's doing I love you right now.
He waves hi, he waves bye. Hi.
He does more, he does please.
He does, oh, more.
Good job.
Please. Good.
Good
so
job.
for please, he rubs his belly.
Cat, cat, cat. Yay.
He does things on demand, which is why I think he'll be talking soon. When you tell him to blow a kiss, mwah, mwah, blow a kiss.
He tends to do like a clicking with his tongue. You know, you don't want to do it now?
So when you saw him blow a kiss, he would do it from his cheek.
Ah, there he goes.
Ah. You silly boy.
Good job.
But that is basically all the updates we have of this little chunk of butt. Yeah.
Oh my god. one last update. This boy is so heavy. Like, I don't know. He probably weighs like 20 something pounds at this point. We don't know how much exactly because we gotta weigh him when next time we go back to the doctors. But this boy is hefty. He is built. I'm telling you right now.
He's solid.
When I know all the protein is definitely doing something to him, because when it comes to bath time and I gotta try to keep him in one position, this guy fights me so much. Like, he wants to pull away to go play with one of his toys, and he is so strong. I struggle sometimes to hold him in position. He just puts his whole body into it. So you're gonna be mad strong with all that protein.
Yes, he is. So that is all for the update. We will definitely do this again a couple months from now. I don't know when. Maybe when he starts talking. Extra cuddly.
Always a bonus for Dada.
Yeah. We are doing something major this month. So make sure you follow our family channel for that. It's a very huge, life-changing thing, and we're kind of sad about it, but
unfortunately, but it needs to be done.
It has to happen eventually.
And I don't know, man. It's gonna break my heart.
It's gonna break my heart too. He's very ticklish too. Very ticklish. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, Dada,
stay beautiful.
say bye.
Bye bye. Good job.